The song you gave me to kick off your deep cut playlist is Highway 20 Ride. Now,
Yes.
spoiler alert. I'm just going to say right off the bat, this was my favorite of the 3 Zac Brown songs you gave me.
I did try hard to handpick some that I really think you could maybe connect to
Yes.
and feel.
So I've already added this one to 3 playlists.
This is exciting.
Yes. So this song, I connected with this song, man. I really did. And then like the lyrics are great in this. And so even the story behind it is pretty interesting. So for those of you who don't know, so Highway 20 Ride is a song by Zac Brown, and it was written by Zac Brown and Wyatt Durrett. The song was released in 2009 and a 4th single from the band's 2009 record, The Foundation. It is the band's 3rd #1 on U.S. country singles chart. So,
and I kind of cheated a little bit because I figured you didn't know it.
But I didn't know it.
Could kind of go into the deep cut category.
Yeah, I did not know it. So definitely for me, I guess it's a deep cut because I didn't know it was a hit song. So for all you country fans out there, you guys are all like, how do you not know this song? You know, like, because I'm not a big country. I don't follow the country charts.
No.
So,
and I feel like we should add the disclaimer that we do every time we talk about Zac Brown, that you said, well, he may not have your music preference here. You would invite him over. He has an open invitation to any of your backyard barbecues all year long.
Always has an open invite. Like even yesterday, we were hanging out. We brought the TV outside. We fired up the Knicks game. We had the smoker going and the barbecue and the grill going, and he could have easily just come over and hung out.
Absolutely.
And, had some drinks and had some ribs and some chicken with us because easily could have happened.
So, Mr. Brown, if you are in the Jersey area, hit up my friend Chris.
Open invite. Anytime. Just DM us. It's all right.
One of these days, it's going to happen.
One of these days, he's just going to show up.
Could you imagine?
It'd be the greatest thing ever. It'd be so cool. But I will always say, I always respect, because Zac Brown's been always vocal about it. He's a metal guy. He loves, like, his influences. He wears them on his sleeve. It's just what he puts out there as far as his expression is country. Nothing wrong with that at all, though. I think it's great, actually. So, but I love the story behind the song is that Wyatt Durrett was inspired to write Highway 20 Ride while driving along Interstate 20 between Atlanta and Georgia and the Georgia-South Carolina state line in Augusta, Georgia, to drop off his son, Wyatt IV. So his mother could pick him up. Durrett told Country Weekly magazine that during one such trip, he began to think about how Wyatt would perceive him as a father. And it showed some of his lyrics to Zac Brown, who then helped him finish the song. And I have thought about that, actually. That is an exact thing that I have thought about, like how my girls, perceive me as their father. I do think about that. So this song really, like, it got me. I got connected to it. So let me play a little bit of this, because if you guys have never heard this song, check it out. And if you have, awesome. You're going to be hearing it again. But let us know. What do you guys think of this?
And I think this song showcases his vocals so beautifully.
Yeah, I think it's a good song.
I ride east every other Friday, but if I had it my way, my day would not be wasted on this drive. And I want so bad to hold you, but some there's things I haven't told you. Your mom and me couldn't get along, so I drive and I think about my life and wonder why that I slowly die inside every time I turn that truck around right at the Georgia line. And I count the days and the miles back home to you on that highway 20 ride.
Those are my favorite lyrics right there. So
really
powerful.
Good song, man.
Day might come, you'll realize that if you see through my eyes, there was no other way to work it out.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
Part of you might hate me, but some please don't mistake me for a man that didn't care at all.
I'm glad you went to that point, because I think that's another powerful line. I think for dads especially, I think there's some really like one sentence thinkers that hits men in their feels.
Yeah.
And we can't control how our kids remember their childhood and how they view us.
No, exactly. You can't. It's pretty, you just don't, they're their own people. So, but you always like wonder, well, what are they thinking, And so, but I think this song's great. I really like this one a lot. So this song, and what I'm going to say too, a lot of the other Zac Brown songs you've sent me have been fun. They're interesting.
Yes.
And everybody knows Chicken Fried, and what's the song? Toes, great song. And what was it, Under the Mango Tree?
Yes.
Fun song. Like but this song was a little bit more like, I don't know, this song really struck a chord with me. So I really like this one a lot. So for all that, I am giving this one 4.5 records.
Wow.
Yes, I'm giving this song 4.5 records. Highway 20 Ride. Great song, beautiful lyrics. It really, I agree. I think his voice sounds really great on this one too. I think, you're right. It really showcases him as a vocalist, but just everything about the song's good. This is definitely on the Sunday morning playlist too. This has been added to the Sunday morning playlist. It's been added to the Hanging Out playlist. It's just really good. A really solid song.